Welcome back to Freaker Peak, the show where we watch freaking animes and tell you how peak they are.
The rating of Freaker Peak is decided by our individual ratings between 1 through 10, where we will then add up our respective scores to decide whether the anime itself is freak or peak.
In this episode, we're doing Overflow, and for the plot of Overflow, there is no plot. It's literally just straight freakiness, 24/7, 8 episodes of straight sex. It's not interesting. It's so boring.
Look, let me interject here. It's a goon with no substance, you know? I watched many, right? This, no plot at all.
It was so boring. It felt like just watching straight hentai, and it was horrible because I was watching it with my door unlocked on my PC, just like studying it. And if my dad walked in or my mom walked in, it was literally over.
You guys are watching it in your room? Honestly, their eyes were so amazing. I could not stop staring at their eyes. The pinnacle of animation. I watched it in 0.5 times speed just to stare at their eyes more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that really a sign of something being good?
You watched it in 0.5 to experience it.
The only good part about it was the animation, because for some reason it just has very fluid animation that's not choppy at all.
Bro, they could have done so much to make it more interesting. It does nothing interesting. He's
like, he tries to be evil at the same time. Like he tries not to be. He's like stuck in the middle, and he doesn't want to pick a side.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, oh man, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do. Oh man, I didn't mean to do this, but I'm gonna continue because I'm not gonna stop now. I'm already here. Because like for some reason they're all just like childhood friends. They're not related at all. But they would still call them older brothers. Like at that point, just make it cool. Like just make it more interesting. You know what I mean?
Are you saying it'd be better if they were related?
Yes. I am. Because it's so boring. There's no substance. Where's my drink?
If each episode had 2 minutes of plot and there's 8 episodes, there's a whole 16 minutes of plot right there.
You know what would have made this so much better? If they were 13. No, cut that out. No.
When I was looking it up, because we watched the uncensored version because we're classical like that, there's a TV version. When you look it up, it says uncensored and TV version. This had to go through some sort of process where people just watch straight porn and they were like, no, that's good to go on TV. Show it to the kids.
Yeah.
Put it on Channel 5.
And they're incredible for that. It's amazing for that.
It's awesome.
Okay, we know the target audience.
Nothing gets resolved.
At the end of the series, he's like, I'm gonna continue doing this. And this is like the start of our adventure.
You know how most stories go. There's a climax and there's a resolution. There's lots of climaxes in this show, but there ain't no resolution. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, like, at episode 1, at exactly 47 seconds, put it on screen, he said that she is cuter when she was little. A wee little thing.
I feel like the bad part of him is not him being 2 years older, but him thinking back to when she was like 12 and being like, she looked better back then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Compared to like some other shows, because they'll see a 12-year-old and they'll just go for it early. They won't wait. At least he waited. I mean, that's pretty bad. I sound like a groomer right now, but like at least he waited,
Yeah, but we have the elephant in the room, which is the scene. Or grape,
Oh, for those people who haven't watched the show, he has intercourse with one of his kindest sisters. Literally 10 minutes later, they're all in bed about to go to sleep. And I guess the sisters switch jackets, and he thinks that the one next to him is the one he had intercourse with, and he tries to do it again. So he goes touching her, but when he turns over, he realizes it's not her, it's a different girl. And he's like, oh no, I've been doing this to the wrong girl. I feel terrible. Like, he feels bad. But then he realizes
he's like,
himself.
I can't stop.
Yeah, he's like, I can't stop now. Can't stop the A train. And he goes even further. Like, he continues.
That's why I say there's just no nuance. There's no like conflict or anything. This guy's just like, he thinks he's good, but he's not.
Let's move into the scoring segment.
Yeah.
Do you all have your freak scores locked in?
I have it locked in 100%.
Good. I'm going first. Comes as no surprise to anyone, but this is a 10 freak for me. 10 freak.
10
Absolutely.
10.
Yeah.
Boom.
10. You agree, Angel?
I'm not gonna put it at a full 10 because I don't think anything could reach full 10.
Yeah, I get you.
But I'm gonna put it at 9.5. Let's see this guy that he's like the main glazer of the show.
Like I said, I really enjoyed their eyes. Their eyes are amazing. So I'm putting it at 8.7.
8?
You gotta explain. You gotta elaborate.
I refuse to.
Peak segment. You all got your peak scores locked in now? My peak score has been locked in since episode 1. This is a 1 peak. There is no redeeming qualities, no story, nothing good. It's too short. It's not funny or interesting. I had to watch it on 2 times speed because I was so bored and it was so short. Nah, I can feel it. I can feel it. 4.
4. Oh my god.
Oh my.
I'm gonna have to give it a 2.
You're in my prayers, bro.
The only redeeming quality was just the extremely fluid animation. Like it's extremely good for no reason.
The scores are in. It is locked in. It is sealed. The freak score for Overflow has been decided to be a 9.4 freak on the freak-o-meter. That is the highest so far, even though we've only rated 2 shows.
I
That is
agree
the
with that.
highest so far.
Yep.
And then
That's our certified freak score.
stamp of
right there.
approval, freak score. I mean, if you freaky like that, I guess you could watch it.
Certified.
I don't recommend it. It's just boring.
Yep.
Even if you want to watch a freaky show, it's just boring.
Yeah, like look, in conclusion, this anime was made for a very specific audience in mind,
Me?
and the pacing is very fast. Every episode is like 6 to 7 minutes.
No, the
Like,
peak
honestly.
scores. The peak scores are locked in. The deal is sealed. It is a 2.33 peak score, putting it at 9.4 freak, 2.33 peak. That is by far the lowest peak score and the highest freak score that we've had all season on Freaker Peak. Still, it's only a second episode, but I have a feeling that this is gonna be hard to top.
Yeah, this is set as the standard, as the worst of the worst and the best of the best. You know.
That was Freaker Peak for the week. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back next week. We got something new cooking up for you guys, so stay tuned.
Amazing.
Put them goon
can't
tunes
wait.
in the comments, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.
That was difficult.
Oh yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go. Like.
All right, bet.
The recording's paused. I'm just gonna go use the bathroom in the meantime.
All right. I'm alone. Hey Siri, look up Rukia feet pics.